A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a surprising turn of events, President Donald Trump has decided to extend the deadline for imposing a 50% tariff on the European Union, initially set for June 1st. This decision came after a phone conversation with Ursula von der Leyen, the president of the European Commission, who requested additional time for negotiations. Trump announced the new deadline of July 9, 2025, on his social media platform, Truth Social, stating, "I received a call today from Ursula von der Leyen, president of the European Commission, requesting an extension on the June 1st deadline on the 50% tariff with respect to trade in the European Union. I agreed to the extension, July 9, 2025. It was my privilege to do so. The extension provides a glimmer of hope for European industries that were bracing for the potential economic fallout from the proposed tariffs." Von der Leyen expressed optimism following their conversation, stating, "Europe is ready to advance talks swiftly and decisively. To reach a good deal, we would need the time until July 9th. This development comes after a period of escalating tensions between the US and the EU over trade practices. Just days prior, Trump had characterized the negotiations as stagnant, claiming that discussions were going nowhere, and expressing frustration with the EU's approach to trade. The EU has been a significant trading partner for the US, with the bloc exporting £443 billion in goods to America last year while importing £273 billion. This trade imbalance has been a point of contention for Trump, who has criticized the EU for what he perceives as unfair practices that disadvantage American businesses. The potential tariffs, if implemented, could have severe repercussions for European economies, particularly for countries like Germany and Ireland, which rely heavily on exports to the US. In light of the recent developments, the EU has prepared to retaliate if the tariffs were to be enacted, which could lead to a protracted and damaging trade war. Trump had previously implemented a 20% tariff on the EU, later reducing it to 10% for a 90-day period starting in April. His latest threat of a straight 50% tariff had raised alarms among European leaders, prompting von der Leyen's urgent appeal for an extension. As negotiations progress, both sides appear eager to reach a resolution that would benefit their respective economies, but the path forward remains fraught with challenges. The upcoming talks will be crucial in determining the future of EU trade relations and the potential impact on global markets. Stakeholders from various sectors are closely monitoring the situation, hoping for a favorable outcome that avoids further escalation. With the new deadline set, the focus now shifts to the negotiations that will unfold in the coming weeks. Will both parties find common ground? Or will the specter of tariffs loom large over transatlantic relations? Only time will tell as the clock ticks down to July 9th, 2025. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.